Hey guys, it's your BB Ways, and in this video, I'm gonna be doing another story time. But this one is about my high school teacher. I'm not gonna tell you his name or the subject, but all I can tell you is he allegedly caught gooning in class, not during class, but in class by a couple of students. And yeah, so let's get into the story time. Okay, so basically, I had this teacher, right? And I'm gonna be honest, nobody liked them, right? Like nobody liked them. To me, I was like, this just another day with this teacher, right? And like he would literally give us so much freaking work, right? Not just that, bro. Like look, he wouldn't even teach the class, right? He would literally just tell us you have to do this, and then he'd be like, okay, the rest of your time is yours. Do your work or whatever. Do your homework, right? He would just teach you for like 5 minutes and then get on his laptop. I mean, his computer or whatever, right? So the rumor spread that I don't know who the kids were, but he was caught gooning, right? Like these kids went into his class. He was on his school computer, and they saw the adult website open, and he was like gooning or whatever. But the thing is, uh, a lot of people are like, why is he not fired? And I was asking the same question. Wouldn't he be fired or like in jail maybe? Who knows, right? But apparently he was going to sue the school if they fired him. So that's why they didn't fire him, right? And I was like, that doesn't make any sense. He's the one in the wrong. Why would he sue them, right? And how would that work? But apparently that was the case, right? And everybody looked at him differently from that day, from the allegations, right? I would look at him differently. I'm like, I thought he was like a chill guy at first, right? I know he was a little here and there, whatever. But the thing is, him getting caught gooning in front of kids, these high school students, on a school computer. And not just that, one day I went to his class. I was going to his class because I need to do my test or whatever. So I was in study hall. I went to his class and he wasn't there. But as I'm coming back to class, I'm like, oh, I was looking for you. And he was out of breath, right? And I was like, why is he out of breath? I'm so confused. But whatever, I didn't even think about it much then. But now I'm thinking about it. Who knows, bro? But yeah, other than that, I always see him at McDonald's because I work at McDonald's. I always see him. I do say hi here and there or whatever, but I always see him. He eats inside. He doesn't take the food to his car or school because he always comes on a school day. I think that's when his break is because the school and McDonald's is not even far away. It's like what, 5 minute drive or probably less than that, right? So basically, he goes to McDonald's, eats there. He gets like a nugget. I forgot his menu. I think I kind of know what he gets. There's like a nugget, McChicken. No, does he get a Big Mac meal? I don't know. I think it's different every time, but whatever. But I do see him though. I do. I have told my coworkers about him. That not about the gooning part, but that's my teacher. And I think one of my coworkers who did go to that school knows about the gooning incident because it did spread, and it like a lot of people know about it, and they're so concerned on how he's still working there. It's kind of weird. And I'm gonna be honest, like when I first heard about this, I thought it was all fake, but a lot of people started talking about it. And like after that, I started looking at him differently and started noticing things about him that could have led me to think that those rumors are true. But at the same time, he has a wife and a kid, and I'm like, damn, bro, that's tough. That's sad. But like him getting exposed, him talking about suing the school for that, it just doesn't add to. It just doesn't add up, right? You know what I'm saying? It doesn't add up. But at the same time, obviously I'm out of high school. Hopefully I don't get in trouble for posting this video. Imagine I do and I gotta delete it and he puts a lawsuit on me because I see him every day at McDonald's. Not every day, but a lot of days at McDonald's when I work, right? And it's school days too, so he comes for his break most likely. Obviously, it's around what I see him in the mornings, like I would say like 10 a.m., 11 a.m., something around there, right? He eats inside and whatever. But and one time I saw him at the bathroom at McDonald's. I was off my break. I went to the bathroom, just washing my hands or whatever. And I see him. He's using the urinal, and we're having like a small talk. And he's like, "How you doing?" No, he didn't want to talk to me. I just said, "Hey, Mister." Oh, I was about to say his name. I was about to say his name, but I was like, hey, and obviously I'm not gonna be silent if I see him. That's gonna be awkward, right? And he's gonna think I'm stupid or not stupid, like I'm just ignoring him or whatever. So obviously I said hi and we had a small conversation. And obviously the first time I saw him, he was like, "Oh, you work here?" I'm like, "Yeah, I've been working here for a long time." He's like, "What college do you go to? You saving up money and stuff like that." He was just checking up on me. That was sweet of him, but at the same time, bro, oh my god, I still can't believe the allegations, man. My school is kind of weird though. You guys know I made that video on a child predator. I went to school with a child predator, and now I have a guy, a teacher who who gooned, who's gooning in class. Not during class, but in class. Imagine it was during class. That would be so that would be so weird. What the heck? But the kids, I still gotta find them. The kids that caught him gooning. I wonder who they are. I gotta get the bottom of this because me personally, I'm always interested in all these storylines or whatever with my school or whatever. But my school, freshman to senior year, so many crazy things have happened. I got many more story times I gotta tell you guys that I'm keeping it with me, but I'm gonna make those videos. But this one is kind of weird. I kind of wanted to get this off my chest a long time ago, but I was in school and then right now I'm in college, and like obviously if the school finds out, I shouldn't get in trouble because this is a real circumstance, because it is a real allegation. It, like there's so much going on, right? But yeah, so I don't know. I know he's still working there. My teacher, no, my what's it called? My sister doesn't have him for her class, but my friends do. My friends who are seniors, right? I thought my sister was gonna have him, so I was gonna be like, "Dang, you got that teacher," but she doesn't. She has someone else. But that class is one of the hardest class, though. I can't lie, especially with him. He makes it even harder. But yeah, what can I say? That's about it for this story time. It was kind of short, lame story time, but I wasn't related to it. Like there's no part where I personally experienced this, obviously, but I have seen things in him that made me believe that he did do the deed. You know what I'm saying? But other than that, everything's yeah. That's about it, guys. Teacher caught gooning in class. Story time. Yeah, guys. All right. Peace.